Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stratus. Welcome back to Operation Trebuchet. Welcome back to Arma. Here we are at the Camino firing range. I think that's what it's called. Is that where we're at? Yeah, Camino firing range. And today we're going to do a mod review, part 1 of 3, for the Operation Trebuchet mod. This is the Halo mod for Arma. Actually, I'll probably do it in 2 parts. The main reason being because it was taking me so long to try and do the full review, because there's a lot of content for this. So in today's review, we're going to be looking at the uniform and the weapons that this mod allows us to see. So we're going to look at the UNSC stuff. Just know that there is another faction, the Insurrectionists, and they have some pretty cool and unique uniforms as well. I might cover those as well today. I'm not sure. We'll see how much time this takes. But let's start over here. First of all, this one right here directly in front of me is a UNSC Marine. The one to his right here with the white and red armor is a corpsman for the Marines. A corpsman for the Marines. I don't fucking know how to say it. But you can tell that they're Marines because they have a slightly different armor shape. Like the design of their armor is different from the other troopers. And their helmets do come with kind of a bottom piece. It's kind of like the bridging gap between the normal UNSC general issue helmet and the ODST helmet. It's kind of the bridge that's gapping that. So over here we actually start to have Army troopers. These are seen in the Halo Reach game. In Halo Reach, it's actually UNSC Army Troopers instead of UNSC Marines. In fact, I think it's called something else. Defense Forces, something. I don't know. But these are Army Troopers instead of Marines. The difference here is instead of having kind of this tan uniform bottom and then just this regular kind of brown top, their armor is slightly different, as well as they do have camouflage. This is, I believe, British Desert DPM camouflage these models do have. Their shoulder plates are a little bit different, and I think their actual armor designs might be slightly different. Other than that, their helmets are a little bit different. And the cool thing is that the Army Troopers actually come in a multitude of groups. We have first, this is the desert version of the Army Trooper. This is the snow version of the Army Trooper. And this here is the woodland version of the Army Trooper. So they have some cool options here. The medics for the Army Troopers look pretty similar to the Marine medics. So let's move on. This is actually Navy Security. This is a heavy Navy Security. It's kind of the same jumpsuit that is in Arma 3 Vanilla, just with some of the added armor, helmet, and obviously the AR, or the assault rifle. Next we have 2 ODSTs that I wanted to show to you. This first one is just a Scout ODST. It's kind of the one that you'd think of when you look back at the ODST Halo game. And over here is the ODST Scout Sniper, who is bearing the quite large sniper rifle, which I believe is a recent addition to the mod. I don't remember ever using it or seeing it before, so that's really sick. There's a bunch more actually. There's tons of Navy personnel and stuff like that for kind of role playing or making missions. Tons of classes for all of them with varying weapons and responsibilities. And I think there's ONI operators as well, but I couldn't find them, which is probably how they want it. So let's get straight to the shooty part. So I am a UNSC Marine here, and I actually have the mod's light machine gun that the auto riflemen are using. It's a pretty badass gun, so we're going to go ahead and check this thing out. So this is the iron sights for it. I'm not a big fan of the iron sights. I do actually like the weapon itself, but I'm not as big of a fan of the iron sights. It is shooting a 9.5 round. I can't remember the second 2 numbers, the by whatever. Let's check it out. 9.5 by 40 millimeters. So it's a pretty big round, so you can expect a bit of recoil. You can hit targets with single shots from this far away, and the recoil doesn't feel as bad as I thought it would, but it is still a decent amount of recoil. Let's kneel down. Of course, you have improved accuracy, and then let's lay down. Even more accuracy and much easier to control recoil, and of course, let's fire in fully automatic. This close range, any of these targets is a dead man. anyone comes over that berm, they're fucking dead. Fucking dead, kid. You're fucking dead, kid. Yeah, so this is a badass weapon. I like the look of it. It looks really cool. It looks like a modern LMG taken into the future. What I don't like is the color. I don't like the white color of the gun. It might be gray. No, it's white. I'm pretty sure it's white. I would just like to see it mimic the same color formula as like this assault rifle here, or even the battle rifle. Kind of more of a gray or a steel or a black color. Other than that, I really like this weapon. It's pretty sick. I'd like to be able to put some scopes on it as well. Perhaps you can, I just don't know how. Alright, we are going to move on. I'm going to press I so I don't kill myself this time. And we're going to go ahead and shoot this bad boy. After we get some ammunition for it, of course. I'm being silly. Let's find the 60 round. We're going to grab a tracer mag, I guess. Sounds like a good idea. Snap that in. We'll grab 3 mags. Or 2 mags. We'll shoot all of that. Okay, so this is the assault rifle without the top ammo counter. And I love the feature that this has a very base model that has iron sights on it. I think the iron sights are directly taken from Arma 3 Vanilla, but I am not sure about that. I can't confirm that because it has been a while since I've played a lot of Arma 3. Mostly I've just been playing this mod. I used to play quite a bit of Wasteland, but I haven't in a while. So let's go ahead and check this thing out. That looks badass though. That looks awesome. So let's just check this thing out. So that has quite a bit of recoil. As would be expected, this is shooting, I believe, a similar round as the AK-47 or the AKM would. It's a pretty big round, pretty heavy round, so... And then fully automatic. As you can see, it is even harder to control. Let's kneel down and try shooting it in fully automatic. But of course, this is meant to be burst fired, unless you're really close. Really close. Ugh, God, I cannot speak today. Sorry, I just had my job interview, so... I have been talking a lot today, so my tongue is a little tied, but if you see here, close targets, fully automatic, it'll just rip them a new one. It's doing a lot of damage. I don't even have to hit all those shots for it to be kill shots. But obviously, it's kind of meant to be fired in bursts. Yeah, if you fire it in bursts, you can keep most of the bullets on target. And I'm not a marksman in Arma. I just want you guys to know that. You guys might have better accuracy than me. You might be able to control the recoil better. I'm not very good at controlling recoil on the PC. Or on console either. I'm just not quite good at it. And if you lay down, obviously you get a lot more accuracy and less recoil. So that is pretty sick. Let's go and get up, if you will. Good sir. Thank you. And let's check out what this magic box has in it. It also comes in a variant with a grenade launcher on the bottom, which is sick. And then one more thing really quick, though, is it does have a top piece. So, the first version of the top piece has iron sights on the top, and it does have the bullet counter and the directional kind of compass bit. However, the bullet counter and the compass on the top here do not currently work. I'm pretty sure that he said that he was going to make those work. It would be silly to even have that if it's not going to work. But that'll be really sick if it'll work, because then you can just, while you're firing, you can see how much ammo you have, and plus you don't have to go back out and press K or hold down K to see which direction is north. You'd be like, okay, that's north. My teammates are calling out contact to the south, so let's spin around over here. Let's shoot some shit over here. I don't know. I think that'll be really cool. The other one, let me see, let me grab it. This has no iron sights. It's the same thing, but it has no iron sights. So this is a much more game-looking version here. I think this is what most of the NPCs have, because I don't know if they actually need to aim down the sights, because they're using like some sort of aimbot of some sort. If you have your controls open for, or if you have the UI so you can see a target, a reticle, while you're in third person, this could be a reasonable option to go if you're going to play mostly third person. However, I do like that the iron sights are here because I do a lot of military studies, and iron sights or optics of some sort are pretty necessary. I'm not sure how you would get away with a weapon without some sort of sighting system. I guess I think I read that ODSTs and Spartans can actually see where their bullets are going, like have a reticle on their heads-up display or their HUD. However, I don't know about Marines because, as you can see, a lot of these Army troopers and the original Marine helmet does not have a heads-up display. It is simply a helmet. So I don't know how they aim. They probably don't aim, which is sad. They really need to add iron sights into Halo, for my personal taste anyways. Some people don't like iron sights. They think that would ruin it and make it Call of Duty. But anyways, we're getting on with this list. This is the battle rifle. This thing has some pretty sick looking iron sights. It also has an ammo counter on it that looks kind of interesting. The gun itself looks pretty good. It reminds me mostly of the Halo 3 model and earlier. The Reach and Halo 4 models looked a little bit different. In fact, I don't remember if Halo Reach had battle rifles. I think they had the DMR. But Halo 4 had both. Okay, so it's fun. It shoots the same round as the light machine gun, so a bigger round than the assault rifle. And you can switch it to 3-round bursting. They are pretty heavy rounds, so I'm guessing against players that just one of those to the head is a kill. I'm not sure on that, but I'm gonna guess that that's a one-shot kill. Now let's find the scope for this. I think I passed it. Yes, I did. There it is. Okay. So here's how you probably want to shoot it. It just looks kind of like a version of an ACOG scope, sort of. It has an iron sight on top in case enemies get close and you need to just, you know, reflexively shoot, or in the case of enemies getting, you know, the ability to have a marksman in your squad. This provides you with that ability. You can obviously pull off headshots quite easily. It does not zoom, and it does not have the ability to change the... Oh, fuck, what's it called? Wow, this is a great video. I can't remember what the page up and page down keys. They changed the sighting, basically, so that your bullets... So it changes your scope up, so what your... Fuck it. I'm not even going to try and explain. I cannot think of the word right now. God. You know what I'm talking about, though. If you know anything about weapons, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, so we're going to move on to the shotgun. And here we are with the shotgun. We're going to grab some pellets here for the shotgun. We're going to grab 2, because this thing's going to be badass. And the shotgun does come in a normal, green, and tan version. I think I picked up just the normal version. It looks badass, though. This thing looks awesome. It's one of my favorite looking weapons that they have. The iron sights look decent. Not the best, because you kind of just have to put that green circle where you think they are. It kind of cuts down vision a little bit. But it is a shotgun in the end, so I mean, let's be honest. You're probably going to be shooting it like this most of the time. With the reticle up, obviously. Or even like this. Yeah. Unfortunately, with this model, there isn't a pumping action, and he loads the shells in from the bottom instead of the top, which is inaccurate. So they need to add some animations there that are more appropriate, but it looks great and it sounds great, and I love that they put it in here. Next, we'll check out the pistol. Grab a pistol mag here somewhere. Pistol mag, is this it? No, that's not it. Oh, right here. Okay, of course. So we're just going to grab 1 mag for this bad boy. Switch to the Magnum. Okay, so this thing looks pretty badass. They have a Smart Link attachment, which attaches directly to the top and makes it look more like what you'd expect from the Magnum. It seems kind of silly in my mind, though. It doesn't really have a lot of Arma usage. I like that the animation keeps the bolt back, though, when it's done, or the... Yeah, that's cool, when it's out of shells. But anyways, I don't know what the Smart Link is for that goes on top. It just hides the iron sight, so I don't ever use it. It might be able to do something with a heads-up display. I think it does do something with heads-up display, kind of like the assault rifle, but I am unsure on that. So let's check out the submachine gun. This is probably my favorite gun from the Arma, or from the Halo series. The only other one that I think I can compare it to that I really like is the DMR is probably my second favorite, followed by the submachine gun. So it has some pretty cool iron sights. It looks pretty badass. Nice, small, compact, looks cool. I like the bolt action there. Obviously, it doesn't have much recoil. You put it on fully automatic, and you can just hose people down. At close range, this thing is going to be absolutely deadly. But let's check it out the ODST fashion. They have done us the favor of throwing on a reflex sight and a suppressor. And so this thing looks pretty badass. Now this is the submachine gun that I've come to love from the ODST series, with the reflex sight and the silencer on it. So now, oh yeah, pull off all those fully automatic headshots. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, this thing is awesome. Just playing Arma with these Halo guns is such a nerd boner. I just can't believe that somebody put this much work and effort into this. Whoever made this, hats off to you. I don't actually know the name of the maker. I'm going to have to find that out, though, because the amount of effort that probably went into this is just immense. I'm sure, I think there's a team, actually, who kind of put some time and effort into this. God, I love that submachine gun. It sounds so good, looks so cool, badass. Yeah, okay. Let's see what else is in here. We have this bad boy. I don't think this has rockets in it, though. It does not have rockets. It just is a normal rocket launcher. The only difference is the look and the fact that it can actually fire 2 quick rockets off in quick succession, and then you have to reload. This is what the empty one looks like. You all know what the full one looks like, though, as the tube's there, and it fires 2 rockets. Now we have to do something kind of interesting. There's only one other custom weapon on this mod that I know of, and that man is holding it, and for some reason these crates do not have it. So I hope these other guys don't attack me.
Ceasefire.
Okay, nobody's attacked me yet. They think it's just an accident. Nobody suspects anything.
Catch your goddamn fire.
Oh, are they going to shoot at me now? Okay, no, they're not. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab his sniper rifle here. I'm sorry, comrade, that I had to do that to you. It was unfortunate. We're also going to become an ODST, because you know why? We can. Oh, Balaklava, okay, cool. Okay, so we are now an ODST Sniper. Pretty cool looking armor. For the most part, it is really, like, some of the textures are really well done. There's some areas where it just doesn't quite fit right, but this is a really hard project to do. For the most part, it looks fucking fantastic, though. So anyways, let's look at the actual sniper rifle. It looks pretty good. It looks like there might be some textures that they haven't quite uploaded yet, or they haven't quite finished making. Like the tripod there doesn't, or the bipod doesn't look complete. Looks like there's textures missing, maybe even from the barrel here. But I didn't see it in the last time, so that means they've updated it. Oh, there's the heads-up display also appears when you are wearing a full helmet, which is cool, as you can see there, kind of the Halo style. And so with this sniper rifle, oh man, that sounds so dirty. Oh, talk dirty to me, sniper rifle. That's how I love it. So you can zoom with the scope, which is very handy. So let's say there is a target. Let's lay down, actually, for this. Let's say there's a target way up there on that hill. Oh dear, the sway is real. Okay, so let's say there's a target way up there on that hill, behind that rock. Now I can zoom in and take them out. Boom. Except I hit right over there, because what I need to do now is, using page up and page down, you can change the range that the scope is adjusted to. That's what I was trying to say earlier. I think it's, oh god, I don't know, actually. I think 500 maybe? I'm not good with meters either. I'm not a good sniper. Wow. I was way off. Okay, let's up that sucker to 900 meters. Okay, I guess it's about 900 meters away, because that shot hit the rock. Yeah, that's about 900 meters away. So you can adjust that as you need to. Let's actually test that. So it's right here, I do believe. Can I not see that on... I don't see it. Interesting. I thought you could see it on your... I think I have minimalistic UI, though, because of some of the recordings that I've been doing. But yeah, the sniper rifle is awesome because you can zoom both the scope and you can change the range, so you can get some really good far shots off. And this is a powerful sniper rifle. That's what it looks like. That's what it should be. And it accomplishes that. Now, as far as weapons go, the things I would like to see and uniforms is that's really hard. He's done a lot with those two fields. I'm gonna have to say the DMR is a must. I want to see that goddamn DMR. It's one of my favorite weapons. Um, Perhaps update some of the textures on the sniper rifle. It looks pretty good, but there are some sections that don't look like the textures have been finished, like they're placeholder textures. As far as uniforms go, I mean, I'm going to give him a pass on using Arma 3 vanilla stuff for naval security heavies because honestly, like, that's a pretty abstract thing to try and make and spend your time on. I'd rather him be working on the core stuff. And the fact that he has snow camo and desert camo, woodland camo, marines, these cool medic outfits, ODSTs, ONI operators, that is just great. And he has basically all the weapons I can think of that are in the Halo games. The only thing I could possibly think of for more weapons besides the DMR is I know that in the Halo extended universe, like in the books and stuff, that oh whoa, my guy is like what is going on? I don't know why my guy just sunk into the earth. Whatever. Oh, he's sinking into the earth again. What is? I think I'm deploying the bipod. Okay. Anyways, that was really odd. Scared me a little bit. Anyways, overall, I think that he's done a really good job with the weapons and the uniforms. In the next episode, we're going to be taking a look at all the vehicles in the mod, and that'll be part 2 for my review of this mod. We'll be looking at both air and land vehicles, and I think there's a few more things in there that I'll be able to talk about that I would like to see in the future expansions of the game. So far, it looks like on the infantry and weapon spectrum, he's doing really, really well. He's got more content in here than I would have expected, to be perfectly honest. And now the only things I can really talk about that need to be fixed are really kind of out there things that kind of don't matter so much. Like having more assault rifles from the extended universe. Like just the fact that he has all of the weapons from all the Halos, pretty much besides the DMR, and excluding Covenant weapons, and maybe I just can't think of maybe the grenade launcher. Yeah, that's one. Anyways, so yeah, I really recommend this mod to you. I will leave a link to the mod in the description that you can check out for yourself. Anyways, thanks guys for watching this episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.